anointing of someone that's been through the fire. Someone that's been through the flood. Someone that survived the attack. There is a glory for the scriptures, but there for the suffering of this present time is not worthy to be compared with the glory that shall be revealed. So that means that there's a season that's coming in my life. I know you see me operate before. I know you see me speak before. But the glory that's coming in this next season, you're not ready for it yet. If I told you all that I've been through, you wouldn't even believe it. But it's been preparing me for my due day. All of this has been preparing me for my due day. My date with destiny. When God puts this glory on you, because you have the ability to stand in the midst of your go through and still come out with a testimony that I'm a survivor. There's a glory that will come on you that you will not have to explain yourself to anybody. But when you walk in the room, this glory is going to speak for you. What happened with David? I'm closing. David came in the room. The horn was stopped up. It would not flow for 7 of his brothers.
You see there.
Y'all ain't going to say nothing to me. The horn was stopped up. There was oil in there. But the oil could not come through until the right person walked into the atmosphere. I'm telling you tonight that this anointing that God is going to release in this next season is going to be an atmosphere shaking anointing. That when you walk in the room, the anointing is going to speak for itself. When David walked to the door, what was stopped up and what would not worked when he walked to the door. The Bible says immediately when David came to the door, that Samuel got up and God said, "Arise, anoint him. This is the one." And all of a sudden, what would not work was now working. Y'all ain't gonna say nothing. So it was working against you in previous seasons. God said, when you show up in the right season, in this next season of your life, what would not work for you, what would not go through for you, is now going to work. Tell your neighbor, say, "Neighbor, I'm walking into my rightful authority." You ain't gonna say nothing. God said, we've been sitting on the sidelines long enough, waiting for somebody to hand us this anointing. Waiting for somebody to hand us a certificate that says you're anointed because of all you've been through. But the true anointing don't come from a paper. The true anointing comes from when you open up your mouth. The sound of grass and tingle and shiver. That when you